What is Twitter? First, we'll go back in time. Whoops, we went a little too far. Okay, stop right there. Back in 2006, 3 men hatched this egg: Jack Dorsey, Evan Williams, and Noah Glass. Jack Dorsey was one of the co-founders, and he was the one who sent the first tweet on March 21st, 2006, which was, "Just setting up my Twitter." He originally worked for the Audio, a podcast company, and was one of the stars of the company, according to Noah Glass. Noah Glass started working at an Industrial Light and Magic. Evan Williams and Noah Glass made Audio. In February 2006, Noah Glass, Jack Dorsey, and Evan Williams announced the idea of Twitter to the rest of Audio. Twitter became a new company in April 2007. Evan Williams was a co-founder, a board member, and an investor in Twitter. In October 2008, Williams became the CEO, displacing Jack Dorsey. Twitter was intended to be Twitter, spelled TWTTR, and it was very different than what it is today. They would text the message to 40404, and it would be sent to the Twitter website and broadcasted to their select group of friends.
On Twitter, I post polls, pictures of dogs.
I just like to browse.
And political jokes.
I don't have a Twitter account.
Even as the 4th most popular social network, Twitter still has its negatives.
It has its pros and cons. I'm going to say there are positive things about it because there's the education piece where people can get on and find out information instantly. I think the problem with it is I find a lot of the issues that kids bring to the table or that come in to discuss with me are based around what someone said in a text, in a tweet.
Personally, no, I've not really had anything negative directed against me, but I have seen a few things against other people.
Once I posted a photo and I was called explicitly ugly for that, so I stopped using it afterwards.
I got told I have big feet and they're dirty and I stepped on their head.
According to biography.com, Twitter was intended for, and I quote, "the shallowed and self-centered to broadcast the minutiae of their lives to the universe."
I think it's that instant gratification, that you need to know an answer right now, right here. I have to be connected. I have to be able to, always have something at my fingertips telling me, the information that I need right away. If I don't get an answer right away, what's wrong?
How often do you check your social media accounts?
I check it very often. I'd say at least once every 5 minutes.
Probably at least once an hour.
It's multiple times a day.
2 years after Twitter was created, it had already gone global. With 79% of Twitter made up of users that live outside the United States, over 40 languages are used on their social media devices. In August 2016, the demographics for Twitter shows that there are 313 million users. Out of the millions of users, 15 to 17-year-olds are using Twitter the most, with 42% of the 313 million users. Even with Twitter's rising usage rate, the older members of the population avoid jumping on the bandwagon, making up a whopping 19% of users. To further understand why our parents don't join the Twitter trend, we spoke to Lisa and Michael Laffey. What did you use to do for entertainment before technology?
Drink.
What were your first thoughts on social media when it started to develop?
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's overused now.
Do you have social media accounts?
I have them. I don't use them. They're basically on my phone so my kids can use my phone.
More than half of children start using social media before the age of 10 years old.
Hello, my name is Michaela Laffey.
How old are you?
I am 10 years old. I got my Twitter account when I was in 4th grade.
How often do you check your Twitter account?
Depends on how many notifications I have, but I usually check it daily.
When kids, are exposed at a young age, you're constantly stimulated with a video game, or you're constantly stimulated with a text, or, going down a timeline. When you get to be an adult, you just don't know how to sit by yourself.
Do you remember when you didn't have Twitter?
Yes.
What was it like?
Boring.
So to conclude, it's obvious that there are some negative effects of Twitter, but with constant advancements in technology, it's hard to avoid using social media. We decided the best way to use social media is in small doses. Social media helps us learn, but everything on the internet isn't always true. So be smart about where you're scrolling, and happy posting. Thanks for watching.
Bye.